where the Foreign Minister Yair Lapid has now alleged threat of Iranian attempts to kill or abduct Israelis on a vacation in Turkiye. Lapid has now urged Israeli citizens in Istanbul to leave as soon as possible. In the wake of the alleged threat, Israel has raised its Istanbul travel advisory to the highest level. The warning comes over threats that Iranian operatives are now actively planning attacks on Israelis in Istanbul. Israel's foreign minister made no mention of any alleged Israeli operations against Iranian targets, but he said that Israelis in Turkey faced a real and immediate danger from Iranian agents. He cited several Iranian attempts of carrying out terror attacks against Israelis on a holiday in Istanbul. The foreign minister urged Israelis not to fly to Turkey at all, unless such travel is essential. Lapid said that a huge effort by Israel's security forces had saved Israeli lives in recent weeks. He did not give any more details. But according to reports, Turkey arrested several suspected operatives of Iran's Revolutionary Guard. In a strong statement to Iran, Lapid also said that whoever harms Israelis will not get away with it.
בעקבות אירועי השבועות האחרונים בטורקיה ואחרי סדרה של ניסיונות לפיגועי טרור איראנים כלפי ישראלים שיצאו לנופש באיסטנבול. אנחנו קוראים לישראלים, אל תטוסו לאיסטנבול, ואם אין לכם צורך חיוני, אל תטוסו לטורקיה. אם אתם כבר עכשיו באיסטנבול, תחזרו לישראל בהקדם האפשרי. אני רוצה להעביר מפה גם מסר לאיראנים. מי שיפגע בישראלים לא ינקה. ידה הארוכה של ישראל תשיג אותו, לא משנה איפה הוא יהיה.
And for more inputs, we still have our correspondent Jody Cohen with us from Renana. Jody, thanks for staying on. Now, as we've been telling our viewers, Israel has announced some alarming security concerns for its citizens visiting Turkey. What can you tell us about what's going on there?
Absolutely. So Israel's National Security Council has raised the security alert for Israelis to the highest level in Istanbul and the second highest level in other areas in the country. And that's based on intelligence showing allegedly a continuing imminent threat from Iran to Israeli tourists. Now, we've heard stories that, for example, one Israeli woman was out shopping in a market and suddenly received a phone call from the security services telling her not to return to her hotel because reportedly Iranian assassins were there waiting to kill her, and instead security forces whisked her off to the airport and took her back straight away to Israel. She left all her stuff there. And we've heard several stories like this. Yair Lapid is advising Israelis to cancel their holidays to Turkey, saying that no holiday is worth risking your life for. There have been many cancellations. Some people are apparently still flying, but Israel is saying that the cooperation between Israel and Turkey has been impressive and has thanked them for their efforts. Now, we're seeing increasing tensions, of course, with Iran. Iran has reportedly further breached the nuclear deal. We know that the nuclear talks have been stalled, and in recent days we've heard of Iran-linked targets being struck in Syria. But we're seeing really a potential escalation with Iran targeting tourists. In the past, we've seen that Iran have targeted high-profile Israelis, politicians, diplomats, journalists, but not before Israeli tourists in Turkey. So people are being warned to come back as soon as possible and to cancel their holiday plans to go there.
Right, Jody, thanks so much for all those inputs and thanks for joining us at WION on this hour. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.